Welcome to Gracefully Graying live stream. Gracefully Graying is a startup to connect you to resources and information about growing older and for assisting your loved ones. We provide articles, interviews, checklists, and other tips to create a productive and vibrant life. We also have many resources for people moving into later life stages and how they can be helped by those around them. You can find us on gracefullygraying.com and social media platforms. So now enjoy the live stream Gracefully Graying show. Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Gracefully Graying live stream. Today we are going international, actually. We are welcoming Becky Rothstein of Becky Rothstein Coaching. And we will be talking about creating a personal path to joy in your life. So welcome, Becky Rothstein.
Hello.
Hello. And Becky joins us from outside Tel Aviv, Israel. So you win the prize for being our furthest interviewee so far. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Becky is a certified Heal Your Life workshop leader. Again, as I mentioned, based in Tel Aviv. And you have taught classes in Israel and the UK and Holland and Belgium, Brazil, North America. And you are correct me if I'm wrong, but you are the only coach and teacher trainer for Heal Your Life in Israel. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first I want to talk to you about your background. You were born in Chile, and I know that you were the daughter of a Holocaust survivor.
Right.
And also as a child, you had polio. Is that right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
At the end of the 50s, when there was a pandemic all over the world, and I was 11 years old, I got sick, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you maybe to talk about that a little bit more, but from that left you with some physical and emotional pain, and I know that you turned to some unconventional treatments to help you with that throughout your life,
Right.
And treatments other than maybe alternative therapies. So maybe explain to us a bit about your childhood and your past. It's pretty interesting, and share a bit of your history with us.
Okay, thank you, Lori. Yes, when I was 11, I remember being in school, December, having high fever, terrible headaches, and going home crying. And till the night, I was already paralyzed. I couldn't move my neck. And I have glimpses of what happened there. I remember my father bringing me down from the stairs because I couldn't walk. I remember doing some exercise when I was already okay. I was doing some exercises, and the person who taught me to walk again and quickly in 3 months I was back like the usual child. He said to my parents that maybe the physiotherapist, maybe I will have problems in the lower back when I will be pregnant. But I was 11, so no one talked about it, and I became the same Becky I was before and joyful. And at 17 years old, we moved to Israel. I had 2 years to finish school. It was really a big change. My family lived in Israel already. So leaving all the friends and the school, it was already very emotional. And when I got married and I was pregnant with my first son, I started to suffer from my back. And I believe there is a cell memory. And it was exactly like he had said then. I didn't know that. And I started to take medicines. I became addicted to painkillers.
Oh, really?
Yes. And then
And wait, how old were you at this point?
At this point, I was already 23, 24, and I became very angry at myself and at the world the whole world, because every morning I had to think, who will help me? I had so much pain, and I had a child, and then I was pregnant. We have 4 children, and each time it became worse. When Shirley was born, the one who lives in the States, when she was born, I went like a earthquake. I knew I had to do something. I believe that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. I believe in that. And I started to study Reiki, kinesiology, back plans, meditations, relaxation, breathing exercises.
Right.
And I was already limping. My hip on the right side went up. I had a limp. And today I walk straight and no
Wow. Um, I'm-
medicine at home.
yeah, I know that Reiki is more popular here than it was, many years ago. So you were maybe right on the forefront of that, I'm guessing. Tell people quickly what Reiki is.
Energy, energy in the hands, energy, just
Mhm.
treating all the places in the body with giving energy. And the person who studies Reiki will feel if the person is absorbing the energy, or sometimes if I had a client, a good friend, and I knew she had a lot of criticism and anger, my hands couldn't get closer. It was so condensed, the energy in between. It's amazing. Today, I don't treat anymore because when I found Louise Hay with the You Can Heal Your Life, I left everything. Still with the babies in my family, if they have stomach ache, they cry at the beginning when they are 2 months old, 3 months old, just doing Reiki on the stomach and in the back. And wow, it's amazing. Or to put them to sleep,
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay, Louise Hay, you mentioned that name. I'm sure that a lot of our viewers don't know who that is. And while you're describing that, I'm actually going to plug in my laptop, my computer. So go ahead and describe who is Louise Hay, and she's the one that founded the Heal Your Life program, correct?
Right.
Okay.
I got to Louise Hay. I was reading her book, You Can Heal Your Life. And I remember that at that time, no websites, and it was
Yeah.
difficult to get a number. And I remember writing a fax to the center, the Louise Hay Center, and the Heal Your Life Center. And I got an invitation, and it's in the States, and it's in San Diego, it's far away.
Yeah.
And my husband said, I will go with you, you go there. And I met Dr. Patricia Crane, who is the leader of all the program.
Yeah.
I met Louise Hay. She wrote the book You Can Heal Your Life, and she passed away like 3.5, 4 years ago. An amazing lady, very powerful. And when I came back, I remember 1 week being in the workshop, crying all the time. I don't know why, because I was a very happy child. My body was releasing. And when I came back, I left everything I was doing before, and I just decided to focus, to give service to people, to help them to really empower themselves, empower the joy, the health, the prosperity, whatever they need to
Right.
change their lives.
So, okay, so then you became certified in this Heal Your Life, in this program. So what did that involve? Tell us what did you do for that?
Yes, first of all, I had to get there to the States. Today, you can be certified in all over the world.
Yeah.
Because in every place there is one person who teaches the program. And if I think about the Louise Hay program, the two anchors or the two keys that really represent the work, if I may say, it's one is the power of the thought. Our thought is so important. And the second thing, the second key is, of course, when I love myself and approve of who I am, wherever I am, what I'm going through, my energy lifts up and helps me to move. And that's what helped me to heal my body.
Yeah. Okay. And so speaking of that, I know that one of your mantras is taking care of your physical body.
Yes.
And aside from the obvious fact and data that exercise is very important for everyone, no matter how old you are, no matter how rigorous the exercise is, whether you're just taking a walk or actually involved in some rigorous exercise, more than walking, say. What do you advise people to do? Tell us about taking care of your physical body.
First of all, I think that the body is the barometer of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
The body
Wait,
expresses.
say that again. That was important. Say that again.
The body is the barometer of the soul. The body is the map of the soul, because through your body you can find all this pain, disease, all these things you find through the physical body. It's talking to us every day, all the time, without stopping. And we want to listen. We don't listen. We take a tablet to quiet the pain, to shut it up. So what I think about when I say about taking care of your physicality, because it's the vehicle for your soul, I would say that it's not only that it gives you, strength, it gives you inner strength to do the changes. That's what's so important. It can be walking, it can be exercising. I know every workshop I give all over the world, I will start with an exercise by Zoom. I teach today by Zoom.
Sure.
And always with an exercise, 1 or 2. And I say to them, just take it and do it every day. You will see what happens. When you in the morning exercise, you are open to live a good life. That's basics. That's basics.
Yeah. I mean, it's just moving your body in some way. And some people are able to do that more easily than others, right?
I will say, Lori, that if I may, that we have different bodies in ourselves. We have the physical body and the mental body, the mind, and we have the feelings, the feelings. And when we make a move outside, everything is moving inside. Our feelings, our emotions, our mind, everything has having this movement. When I teach the movement, I don't step up and do a little big exercise. It's just like, moving the arms a little bit. You can do it by sitting. You can move your eyes. You can really, really, really basically moving your body, you move your mind from a stuck point. But it's not only movement. It's not only for the physicality. We have to drink more water, not tea, coffee, and all that, but water. We have to take care of sleeping. When I ask somebody by the coach session, when do you go to sleep? Oh, 12, 1 o'clock. What do you do then? You have to go at 10, 10:30, 11. It doesn't matter if you're young or old.
Yeah.
Because the sleeping is important for strengthening the physical body.
Right. It's all connected. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the better sleep that you get, the better you're going to feel the next day, the more you may want to exercise. It's all very connected.
Right.
Yeah. Now, you talk about within this, I know, exercising your mind, including letting go of criticism.
Yes.
So, you had just mentioned, like, you could be critical of yourself, or you could have other people be critical of you. So when you talk about letting go of your criticism, or of criticism, what are you talking about?
First of all, we have to know that what we give out comes back. We have this energy when we talk, when we think, when we feel, we are giving, our energy out. And this energy can connect to the same vibrations of energy. So when I'm a critical person, I will attract criticism. When I feel that somebody is criticizing me all the time, it can be a relative, a friend, it doesn't matter. I will do the U-turn and I will say, where is it in me? Because we feel when we criticize others, we never feel when we're criticizing ourselves. Those are like transparent feelings, and we are doing it all the time.
Would you call that insecurity?
I think insecurity could be one of the, of the ignition, or how you say, to the starting point. It could be.
Yeah.
I would say when we don't learn to accept the way we are at the present moment, and we don't love ourselves the way we are criticizing, and the energy, it sucks our energy. We are doing it by ourselves.
Right.
We are thinking so many thoughts, and we are not aware that many of them are very, very critical of what we are doing. And we need the support. We need the love in order to change, to move, to grow. And the support cannot be there when we are criticizing ourselves.
Right. And then the same holds true when, it's just kind of like a vicious circle, right? When you're
exactly.
Yeah.
And to get out, if I may say so, I bring it from the Reiki because it's a good idea. This is a place of change. And when we tap very easily in our throat, and we say, I am willing to let go the need in me for criticism, and we are going to do it constantly, it will be in subconscious mind, and it will feel bad when we are criticizing us. We will be in the point of choice. We will say, no, that's this, not anymore, out. Because we are doing it, the subconscious mind is bringing it in.
Right.
And
You said when we are criticizing ourselves or when you're criticizing others?
it's the same.
Same.
It's the same. I only said when we criticize others, we are more aware than we're criticizing ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then when I tap and I'm letting go the need for criticism, it includes others and of course myself.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I mean, you're giving people the tools. They have to be self-aware that they're doing this, first of all, but then you're giving people the tools to change that behavior, so to speak. Is that correct?
To improve the quality of their lives. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the behaviors, it's one behavior that creates another behavior and we are not aware and we do the same again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
And we can stop and say, no, not anymore. I'm going to choose only that. I'm going to let go the need of criticism. It's possible and life becomes so good.
Right. But again, you have to be self-aware that you're doing that. So when you're talking about exercising the muscle of joy and contentment,
Yes.
you kind of have to think of that first,
I think that you're so right, Lori. I think that we are all worthy of joy and health and prosperity and good vibrations, contentment. We are worthy. We don't know that because we learned at school of homeschool, past experiences that you're no good, not good enough. We have to do more. We have to bring more good notes or whatever, school,
Right.
university, whatever, marriage. We have to do.
Right.
And
Everything is so elevated now. It's like quicker, better, faster. People's attention spans are shorter, but the expectations are so high now, right? It's like putting a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Yes. And expectations, I prefer to concentrate on gratitude, on bringing this goal or this dream that I want to manifest in my life. The number one is to be restful, to be at peace with yourself. And then we want so many things from life. They can happen when we understand that what you give out comes back. So when we give out anger or criticism or judgment or fears or worries, nothing good will come back.
Yeah.
We need to be in gratitude, in acceptance, in love with life.
Right. I mean, we can't all go through every day like with no negative feelings. No, like that's just not realistic.
Normal. No.
So explain that. Like you have to allow yourself some negative feelings and some, that's just part of life, right?
You know what happens at my home when I'm negative? My husband will say, "How long will it take to you? Just go to your room, take it out, or go outside, walk, or write down or whatever. Take it out. What for?" I mean, with negativity, we don't change anything, but of course we are human. And negativity brings us again to the choice.
Yeah.
If I may say, we need to wake up in the morning. This morning, a client of mine said, "I'm going out of work. Thank you for the workshop yesterday." There was a beautiful workshop yesterday by the Zoom. And she said, "Thank you so much." She's in Miami. She was present in the workshop. And I said to her, she said, "I'm going out for work." And I said to her, "Create for yourself this wonderful day for you." And she won't laugh. "Wow, thank you for this affirmation." "What do you mean create?" Yes, go out of home and just imagine yourself in a good situation, a place of work, in good feelings, because the results are going to be attached to your feelings. We think, we feel, we act.
Yeah. Do you think that nobody had ever said that to her before?
Sorry, to her?
Yeah.
No, because I know, maybe somebody told her, but I know that she is going sometimes through difficulties at work or in relationships at work. So we are working with workshops and also private because I coach. So I'm a coach from here to to Miami, and by reminding her that she can create this morning for herself. Wow,
Right.
it's a good
Right.
start
Right.
for the day.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think, you're right. It's just kind of, we get so bogged down in our life and our day-to-day tasks that you just forget to kind of step back and, almost like picking your battles, right? Like picking what's most important or what's not.
Notes
Oh,
all over my place. Notes to remind me. I want your
oh,
patience. Be
me
patient.
too. Me
Good,
too.
good, good.
Yeah.
We use them for course tasks. We have to do this and this.
Yeah.
No, for good affirmations, for
Oh, yeah.
reminding me. Yes, it's a
Yeah.
wonderful idea. Mhm.
So you write your positive affirmations and put
Yes,
them all over to remind yourself?
yes, because when they are going to be all over, our subconscious will accept
Mhm.
it as a new you. And that's the work to become
Mhm.
the new you.
Mhm.
We went through this pandemic, and sorry, we went through this pandemic and we closed ourselves, with all these things. We were
Yeah.
worried and frightened and whatever. And now we want to start getting out or meeting people through the Zoom. It's okay too. And know that there is so much more for life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much more.
Yeah. And I also think, through the pandemic, I mean, people realize that more. People maybe kind of value it more, because they may feel stuck or, and now they're maybe trying to reach out and discover new things. And, it's changed a lot of people. People rethink what their life is.
I think they think what their life is, but you see, I can always see two kinds of people.
Mhm.
The ones who will never give up for their dreams, and the ones who this time help them to become comfortable and not rising for more. And that's so sad because life has so much to give us, so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, those are good words for sure. So now, I mean, you help individuals, but you're also training teachers and coaches to also then help individuals, correct?
Only in Israel. I'm a certified to teach teachers and coaches in Israel in
Mhm.
order for them to spread the word and help more and more people because we all are in need to
Mhm.
remind us or to give us tools how we can raise our standards, how we can live more, how we really and relationship, how we can improve relationship. In my coach room, that's the main issue,
Yeah,
relationships.
yeah,
Main issue.
okay. Yeah, but, you do hold sessions internationally, as you mentioned. I mean, you have clients all over the world, correct?
Yes, 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 yes. I love it.
Okay,
I love it. Wherever I can help, I love it.
yeah. So
Lori, I'm going to be in the States. We are and going to see my daughter and the grandchildren. So we are going to arrive in March the 6th.
Mhm.
And I have this opportunity to say you through the website or through the email, Becky Rothstein Coaching .com. I would love to give because of you this wonderful opportunity you gave me. I always want to give back. And I would say, call me through the email or through the website. And when I'm in the States, I will have a telephone number, also a Zoom. And I would like to help you for 20 minutes free of charge just to see where I can serve you, where I can
right.
help you.
Right. Plus, you'll be in a closer time zone, so that would make it even easier.
Much easier.
Yeah.
Much easier. I gave once 5 sessions in the States live, and I
Yeah.
had to wake up. We have 7 hours difference at 4 o'clock in the morning to be
Mhm.
ready to give it because at that hour people could work with me.
Yeah.
No children at home, and they finish working. So I did it because that's my mission to help people. That's my mission to help.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. That's great. I'm sure you're helping a lot of people. So it's on the screen now how people can get a hold of you, BeckyRothsteinCoaching.com, or they can email you.
Right,
And I know that you're on Facebook and LinkedIn, correct?
right.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Which is great. So, we encourage people, no matter what your age, no matter what you're doing, for positive affirmations or reminders of just how to live your life a little more. Well, you say it.
It's true. It's true. I mean, don't waste the time. Don't think it over. Just one step at a time in order to go through this path of it's beautiful, and we all we fall and we stand up again, and we learn new tools that we can help ourselves. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I walk straight. I don't take tablets anymore. And instead of shouting my body, I said, no, tell me, what is the need here? I learned to talk to my body,
Yeah.
to my soul. It's a
Yeah.
good, powerful tool.
Right. Right. And you survived polio, so you would know.
I know. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us and
Thank you,
explaining
Laurie.
to our viewers what you do. And again, you can get a hold of Becky on her website and her email. And thank you, viewers, for watching Gracefully Graying. Look at our website, gracefullygraying.com, and find us on all of our social media platforms. And we thank you again, Becky, for joining us.
And if I may add
Mhm.
one little thing, when they send an email and they get my response, there is 25 tips also through the website. They can inscribe and they get once a week a reminder of the work they can do free of charge.
Okay, so that's good to know. That's good to know. And that's a great resource,
Right.
as Gracefully Graying provides these great resources for people and professional interviews and insights and articles and tips. So we'd love for people to go to our site, learn more about you, go to your site, and we thank you again for joining us. And goodbye from Gracefully Graying.
Thank you.